Hey beautiful souls, welcome to another timeless pick a card reading, where in this reading we're going to be talking about how some Pisces energy is influencing you, and we're going to be asking some questions so you can have a pick a card. I'm also going to start off talking about the new moon in Pisces that is actually happening here in today, and also of course we just entered Pisces season at the time that this recording is being done, but that energy follows outside of space and time and will be here with this reading regardless of when you watch it. So if you want to jump to your pick a card, I will have choices of 1, 2, and 3. And you can, of course, pick as many of those as you want. And if you want to jump to those and not listen to the new moon in Pisces, how to use the energy to make wishes, you can jump to those. All the timestamps will be down in the description box below. So if you want to jump to that now, because I'm going to talk now about the new moon in Pisces energy that is actually happening on the 19th of February at 11:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So wherever you want to adjust that for your time zone. We just entered Pisces season yesterday, late in the day. And so now this energy, this is the first new moon in Pisces. So this is where all this energy is coming in. Now, of course, when we're using new moon energy, it is about new things. We can use and get 10 new moon wishes on any new moon. But if you make the wish within 8 hours after the new moon starts, it's even more powerful. And if you use the energy of the Pisces part of the new moon and zero in on what Pisces energy does, it's even more powerful. So the energy of Pisces, I'm going to put up a little screenshot here so you can take a picture of it if you want. But it does have to do, with the unconscious, the subconscious, like it says, the hidden and the abstract. It can be about sleep and dreams, including lucid dreaming. It's all about universal love and bliss, surrender and trust. It can also do with addictions, anxiety, fear emotion. So we have this victim mentality or chaos that we can use this energy to overcome. Also, Pisces energy is about psychological transformation, like as it says, spiritual and holistic breakthroughs. And the energy of Pisces can be dreamy and more looking at fantasy. A lot of creative energy, imagination. You can use it to express yourself through art or whatever way you express yourself in your creativity. Pisces energy does bring extreme sensitivity to others in the world. So alone time, retreating to recharge and find relief, creating your own little sanctuary and enhancing your psychic abilities. This energy can really help with all of that too. Now, Pisces energy can be shy and timid because there are always wonderful challenges with self-confidence and esteem that come through this sensitivity of self and others as well. And the Pisces energy does rule over the lymphatic systems and feet. So any type of new moon wishes that you want to make around those, it's even more expanded and more powerful. I generally use my new moon wishes in a format of gratitude, like thank you for bringing in this, thank you for allowing that, whatever it is that we're focusing on to help transform. So I love this Pisces energy. I have a Pisces moon and like 4 other planets. I have a stellium in Pisces, so I love this energy in this time. So I hope you enjoy it as well. So use those as you wish. And then also, like I said, I'm going to go into pick a card now, and the energy around the pick a card is what information does Spirit have about your dream? So that could be, whatever dream it is you have for your life. So that is what we're going to jump into. Again, you can choose as many as you want. I'm going to start with number 1, but timestamps for everything are listed in the description box below. All right, if you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling a card here from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle and just get the overall energies where they want to start. We will dive deeper, of course. So for those that chose reading number 1, what information do you have? I want that one right there about your dream. And you've got first quarter moon in Virgo, assess the situation. So some assessment around your dream is coming in here. We're just going to put that right here in the middle. And let's see what this brings in here for you. So it does say, stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness is your enemy. So that's that Pisces energy we're talking about, right? About the, finding your sanctuary, taking a step back and to evaluate things is all over this one, right? But also don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Can't make that up. Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism of others. Just make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dreams. The manifesting mix for this says the energies at play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. You can work with those to make them in your favor. The manifesting mindset around this says that this card asks you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be at a total impasse. So be open to new ideas and not stubborn on solutions, right? Allow the why to have flexibility. And then the tuning into your manifesting power says the throat chakra helps you to express yourself, your desires, and whether you need more time to think about something. It's located at the base of the throat, and it's a beautiful sky blue color like this. That's why I chose these. I love the throat chakra. So visualize a column of the purest sky blue light pouring down over you as you focus in on this card, and then picture it at the base of your throat. Call in the energies with these words. Energies of the first quarter moon in Virgo, thank you for helping me toward clarity and confidence. And the best time to work this energy is when the moon is in Virgo. So, the moon travels into a different sign every couple of days. So if you track and to see when is the moon in Virgo, you can find out on the internet very easily. On a Wednesday is also good because that's Mercury's day and Mercury rolls over Virgo. Or during Mercury's hour, which, let me see here, it says, see a page. So let me tell you what Mercury's hour is. Let me just take a look here. Okay, there's a complex formula, so we won't look into that. Unless you you can even maybe Google it. What is Mercury's hour? I'm sure it'll tell you. So wonderful, wonderful energies coming in here about taking stock of what your dream is, and is there somewhere that you could invest more energy and maybe just evaluate where your energy is so that you're not, shying away from expressing yourself and not being stubborn about how it can unfold, right? So we'll take a look here more, and we have the Sacred Destiny Oracle. All the cards I use in a reading, I do list down below. So if any of these catch your fancy and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. But I love Oracle cards, as you probably already know. I've got over 100 decks, and I just love all the beautiful information that comes through. Yeah, and look at this. You have abundance. Beautiful, beautiful card here. I feel like we're just going to scooch these side by side. Let's see what this one brings in for you. So wildflowers are not intentionally planted. They're untamed, natural, and free. Their fragrance calls bees to pollinate them so that seeds are created to continue the cycle of life. And these kinds of natural flowers don't try to be profuse and beautiful. They just are without struggle or worry. They're abundant without effort. Prosperity is your birthright, and the grand profusion of a field of untamed flowers reminds you that a windfall is coming. It's simply a matter of aligning your vibration and frequency with that which you desire to manifest. We just talked about manifestation. And this sacred landscape here wants you to know that everything is blossoming in life. Open yourself to receive. Abundance, fulfillment, and prosperity are ready to be activated in your life. Life desires you to prosper. You are moving toward an outpouring of money, energy, time, or love. Opportunities are limitless. However, you must take action in the direction of your dreams. Oh my gosh, you can't make this up. These both talked about that. And that's what we were asking this question. What information about your dreams? You have to take action toward them, right? Don't wait for abundance to fall into your lap. Take steps. Give deeply and fully. Don't hold back. This card reveals that this is a great time to make investments into your dream. The more you give with a free and open heart, the more you will receive. So be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. How perfect. So, this is about taking a step back, going into your sanctuary, understanding what it is you want, make sure you know what you want, where you can direct your energy, and then just take action toward it. Not focusing so much on the outcome or the hows, but more your why. Being open to that, being flexible, but definitely widening open more. I feel both of these also mention. We will also pull a card here from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. Let's see what else they have here for you. I'm just going to scooch these down. Make room, because we will pull some tarot here in a moment. So what else would you like? Those that chose reading number 1. Okay, I do want to that one. And you've got card number 26. The universe wants to co-conspire with you. How perfect is that? And that's all those blue colors we were talking about too. We'll put that over here. And let's see what this brings in. But I love that they want to co-conspire with you. You're not in this alone, definitely. Wow, whatever your biggest dream is, you've been handed it for a reason. And once you move forward, no matter how fast or how slow, you will be met more than halfway. The universe is your co-conspirator, waiting to partner up to make it happen. Our next level of conscious evolution is not competition, but synergy. Your role is to simply provide your greatest gifts for the greatest number of people, and then join with others who want to provide their own gifts in cooperation with you. As you share your dream, a clarion call is sent out for others to join you as mentors, as allies, and venture partners. It almost seems too easy, but it's not. These divine cosmic appointments are already scheduled for you. Wow. And this cosmic catalyst question that you can ask yourself is, what attributes would make the perfect partner for my greatest dream? How can I stay open to see the possibilities as they arrive? You can't make this up. All these three are about dreams, all about openness. This is about not only spirit helping you and being your co-conspirator, but that as you open up and you take steps towards your true dream and you take steps forward, you're given support in both the spiritual and the physical realm. I love it. The cosmic checkbox, which is something you can do if it resonates, says make a list of all the potential partners who have even more to gain by your dream succeeding than you do. Wow. I like it. Beautiful, beautiful. So if you don't know what your dream is yet, definitely you're going to be this stepping away and determining what your biggest dream is a huge part of this. And it's not connected to the supposed tos, the shoulds, the need tos, the have tos of, the past, that someone who's given you a dream, but this is your dream. I also have these mediumship training deck, which I love to use these to help us determine a possibility of how you are a conduit of the unconditional love from above. It helps you understand how you can express this unconditional love within you in your own special, unique way. So take this as it resonates. All right, so what would you like those that chose reading number 1 to know, please? All right. So you have the Psychic Touch card. I'll show you the back. I'll read this, but not even sure. Sorry for the glare there. It's really glossy. So I'm not sure if you can even read that, but I'll read it anyway. And it says, energy is everywhere. You radiate energy, leaving traces of your presence everywhere. Psychometry is the practice of using items infused with someone's energy, enabling you to gain past and present information about that individual. Items like jewelry, clothing, or even a chair can have a strong presence of someone's energy, a bit like a psychic imprint. This is a wonderful and easy technique to practice when you're developing your psychic and mediumship skills. To start, sit with someone and ask to hold an item of importance that belonged to the person's loved one who's in spirit. Open your awareness and allow your consciousness to connect with the item, and then feel if the spirited loved one who owned the item will make their presence known to you. And when working with spirit, it's important to bring in evidence that can be validated to confirm the message you give. And as you hold the item, see if you can sense the relationship of the spirit to the sitter. Perhaps you can sense what they like to do for a hobby or their career. Notice any physical details about the spirit that may come forward. And reach out to this spirit and see if you can connect with a name that's significant. Then, so when practicing with mediumship, don't be afraid to share every little detail of what you're receiving. You'll be surprised by the validation you may receive. You can also practice this technique with an object belonging to someone living. So I really like that. Definitely the psychic touch, just overall, this is saying that you do have these abilities to share with the world. You do have this significance to connect with people who have passed, who have lived here and are on the other side. And it's specifically talking about touching, someone's object and being able to pick up the energy on it. And if that resonates, then that is definitely, this confirmation for you. But, the psychic touch, I feel, is also about, because it talked about being opening up to spirit as well. And I love that, we as humans, we try to really, I was going to say dissect, but we kind of do dissect and then try to put things in a box, right? Like, to be a channel, you do this, to be a channel, you do this, and but we all channel the unconditional love from the upper realms, and it's how you want to express it in your own special, unique way. That's coming in here. So I love that. We're also going to pull from the Tarot of Dreams and see what else they would like you to know here. Well, they really want to give you that one. It's trying to get it back into the deck, and they're like, no, we want to be heard. So we'll definitely have that one. And then what else, please? Okay. All right. So you do get 5. Let me just scooch these out here. I really want to start with the middle one since it was so demanding. Yeah, so you got the Queen of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. And so she rules over air. So, when we're talking here about cutting away, the dreams that were given to you by someone else. It's those thoughts, those beliefs, those mindsets. Like we're young, we're given a dream, and we're like, okay, this is my dream, and then you go to live it, right? Well, this one, also the queens are given, all the queens are given a second portion of water. So she rules over the air, but she also has half water, which is the balancing of the heart and the mind. So really connecting, this Ace of Swords allows her to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm that are rooted in unconditional love. And then with the high heart that comes in here, you're able to really dig into this and find out what it is that is the way you truly want to express the unconditional love to the world without the restraints and constraints of everyone, that was given to you before. So a really beautiful balance and understanding of what is it that I really want to do, not what everyone told me I should do. Yeah, and then you have the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles, more abundance. This is a huge abundance card. But the King of Pentacles also has a wonderful journey that they really develop and see their worth in relation to the outside world in a completely different way. Because they realized when they were trying to fulfill themselves by the outside world, they felt very unstable. Their worth felt very unstable because they were told to look to relationships, situations, and things for their fulfillment. And when they did, that's where the instability came in, because all those things in the outside world are unstable. People change, people pass away, people walk away. So relationships of any kind are unstable. Situations like jobs, education, social status, whatever it may be, also unstable. They never stay the same. And things, our bodies, our bank accounts, our possessions, everything breaks down, deteriorates, blows up, burns down, stolen, whatever it may be. So it is unstable. And eventually that instability turns us inward and upward to find the eternal unconditional love of the higher realms that, of course, is the most stable thing we're ever going to find. It's eternal, never ending. That's pretty stable. Unconditional, nothing we can do to lose it. Also very stable. So that's where this abundance, this wholeness, this completeness happens. And we don't fear so much about moving away from all that outside stuff defining us for our stability. And then we, of course, turn inward and then express this beautiful love out to the world. Yeah. Yeah, the Fool card. So you definitely are. It's the 0 card, ready for jumping off into new adventure without rules, just free. It's like the soul ready to jump off and begin its adventure of expressing itself. So you definitely are ready for this transformation, ready for this movement into what is more in alignment with what your dream is and where you want to head. So that is definitely confirmation. Yeah, the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Wands is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration. It is a victory card, also a recognition card. And this is letting you know, I feel like, especially with this co-conspirator, that spirit is recognizing the work that you've done, everything that you've come through, and that you aren't just one soul mixed in with the rest where you're like, oh, they don't see me, I'm blending in. You are known specifically and came down here on purpose, for a purpose, and you have thousands and thousands of beings of unconditional love and light on the other side that are specifically assigned to you and for you to help things unfold in your life, guidance, support. So you are definitely known. You're not someone that's hidden, that's not seen. This is recognition for you regarding that. Then your last tarot is the World. So you have the first card of the Major Arcana and the last card of the Major Arcana, which is ending of old cycles, beginning of new. Also a victory card along with this one, but it is that you've reached the end of a cycle and you're ready for this new beginning. So the time is changing. The season has come for you to move into something that's more in alignment with what your true dream is. Taking time away, step away to really make sure you recognize what your true dream is and where you can readjust some energy, wasting energy into things that really aren't in tune with your direction. It's kind of like a compass. What is your North Star? And if it doesn't fit in with your true north and where you're wanting to head, then you're like, oh, though it may be urgent, it's not important. And you'll let things go and use that energy and attention and time and money or whatever it is to focus towards your dream instead. So I really love this. And this candle burnt out. This candle just finished burning out. So it's like things are ending and ready for new beginnings to come in for sure. And then we're going to pull some cards here from these cute little sweet dreams to end your reading here. And this is what are the final messages here for this reading for you that shows reading number 1. All right. So there's 1. Anything else? Number 2, anything else? I feel like there was going to be 3. Okay, there it is. So number 1 you have is inner child. Oh, sorry for the glare there again. It says, I reconnect with my inner child through fun and play. And I like that. That inner child, we have these dreams when we're younger that we just want to, we think anything is possible when we're children, right? Until we're taught by society and the adults, no, that's not, you're dreaming too big. Put a little, they pop your balloon, right? Pop! And then think of something else that you want to do. You cannot be an astronaut or an alien or whatever. Think more reasonable. And so we learn to, the dreams that they want us to take on instead. This is returning to that childlike nature of anything's possible. I like it. Oh, and you have love, love, love coming in here. Sorry, here, I'll get that down here. There we go. And that says, my heart is open to love as it manifests into the world. And we all talk about the manifesting again. And this definitely is, how are you sharing that unique or the unconditional love in your heart, your high heart? How are you uniquely sharing it with the world? So perfect. And then your final card is nurture. So you have the nurture there. And that says, I open my arms and wrap around those that need nurturing, starting with myself. Again, expressing that love to the world in your own special and unique way, helping the world. Here's the world card right here. And the throat chakra. If you think about the throat chakra, if you put your arms out straight like you're a giant letter T, your arms and hands are at the same level as your throat, which is the throat chakra, which is taking action, in here, touching the world. So I love this message for you, and I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what you do with this, and just watching your dreams come true. So please share, either here on the comments here, or, also I do go live to provide free readings too, which I'll talk about in a second. Share it there too. We always love to hear in our soul family how we're all doing things and where we're going. We love to celebrate together and support one another. So I love that. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these timeless pick a card readings, I put out, like monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and some other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and get notified immediately, if you give this video a big like, because that tells me that you're enjoying the content. Also, if you click the subscribe button, that does give you access to the notification bell. And when you do that, two things happen. One, you're notified immediately when new videos come out. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. So in addition to all of that, also doing those things helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share one of the videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm super giddy happy, and it wants to automatically share the videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful for that. And these also are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. And as you go through this beautiful adventure, knowing that you have a co-conspirator up above, please know that every second of every day of your adventure, that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. You have an amazing journey. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. And if you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And we're going to start off pulling here from the Moonology Oracle Manifestation cards. And just see where the energy is starting off here. What information does Spirit want you to know about your dream? So let's take a look here. For those that chose reading number 2, where do you want to start? Okay. I actually do want to start with this one right here. There it goes. The struggle of your dream. So new moon in Taurus, know your worth. Oh, wow. I love that. We're going to put that right here. And let's see what energy comes in here. So, of course, knowing your worth, it says you're on the right track, but you need to go steadily. Knowing that you're worthy of your desires is crucial here. Opportunities up when you believe in yourself. Dig deep and move past negative comments from others. No matter what happened in the past, if you're aiming to manifest something for the good of everyone concerned, you can do it. That's from Waterboy, the movie. I'm not being weird. Well, I am being weird, but that's just normal. And it says, good self-esteem will also boost your manifesting powers, so love yourself more. Know your own worth, and others will too. Be true to your values. I like it. The manifesting focus for this card says this card is especially a good sign for matters related to property, possessions, sensuality, love, self-belief, and self-worth. So whatever your dream has to do with, these energies can help you towards that. The manifesting mindset says acknowledge and make a list of your best traits. If you find that hard to do, ask a friend to tell you what's great about you. I know that's hard to do, but a true friend true friends will always tell you the truth, right? They're not going to make stuff up. They're going to tell you, even if you ask, well, what can I improve on? Well, boom, 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 boom. But this is not about that. We want this energy to be focused on what your greatest traits are. Manifesting tips for boosting your self-worth. There's 3 of them. 1, call in Archangel Chamuel, Chamuel, who helps you to find anything you need and brings spiritual illumination. Number 2, connect to Venus, the planet of love and abundance that guides Taurus. And number 3, place a picture of Aphrodite on your altar to draw in Venus energy. And picture this card laying over your heart chakra and feel Aphrodite's beautiful and loving energy. I like it. Your manifestation affirmation is, I deserve to manifest ... You fill in the blank there. The best times to manifest this energy is when the moon is in Taurus. So if you follow the moon, usually every 2 or 3 days it goes into a different sign, and you can search Google or whatever your favorite search engine is and just say, moon in Taurus, February, March 2023, whatever, and it's going to show you, that. And those are very powerful days for you, as well as Friday. That's Venus's day. So some great information here, for you. Know your worth. And this is part of your dream. The information that you need to know about your dream is to stand in your strength of your abilities and understand how worthy you really are to receive. Because if your vibration is not one of that you're worthy of this dream that you want or to manifest the things, it's not going to. It attracts like. So when we're focusing on what we're afraid of will leave or come into our life, what's in our life that we don't want or that we feel is missing, that grows and expands. But the more we focus in on what we're grateful for, like our great strengths we're grateful for, what we do want to have come into our life, and also connecting to that unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter, that vibration of the higher realms, we draw that into. So that like attracts like. We're also going to pull here from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And by the way, all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box of the video down below. So if any of them catch your fancy and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick them up. I do love my Oracle and my Tarot. I've got over 100 Oracle and over 25 to 30 Tarot. But, I call them spirit purchases, so you can call them that too if you want. All right, so this is what else they want you to know about your dream. The 411, you got solitude. Beautiful, beautiful card there. We're going to put that right here. Let's kind of scooch those into the middle. And let's see what this one brings in here for you. This is called the Sacred Island. So islands are bodies of land surrounded by water, and they can be in a atoll, ATOLL, or a river basin. However, the ocean surrounds most islands. They can be massive with their own unique verdant ecosystems, or they can be small and barren. The terrain can be flat or mountainous. They can be a detachment from the mainland through erosion, or they can arise from the sea through volcanic activity. The thing that is universal in all islands is their isolation, and many cultures assign mystical, symbolic meaning to particular islands. They are thought to be the resting place of gods and thus are used for sacred purposes. This sacred landscape wants you to know to spend some time alone. In your life, this means to take your own counsel rather than relying on the opinions and dictates of others. Break away from the crowd. Be on your own. And this card also speaks of self-resourcefulness, self-reliance, and tenacious individuality. If you're working on a project, trust your instincts and follow your own lead. Your creativity is at its peak. Let it flow. If you're in a relationship that's disempowering, this card suggests that it's time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests safe haven, a sacred womb for incubation and self-transformation. Yeah, definitely. It's, the hermit kind of energy, which is this journey, allowing yourself to be led by spirit to show you the truth of things, to help guide your path. And, all this self-reliance, anything that's bringing you down, it's time to step away for that, because this is you stepping into your worth, knowing your worthiness, and not giving yourself away, not dimming your light because of others, because of other fear of losing other people's support, or getting, punished by other people, by rejection, whatever it may be. This is you stepping out on your own, knowing your worth, stepping forward, stepping away from those things that are not serving your path. So I love this. We're also going to pull from the Cosmic Journey Oracle here. Let's see what else they have to add around this journey towards your dream. So let's take a look here. For those that chose reading number 2. Okay, that's the one right there. And you've got card 43. Your lighthouse guides you home to the stars. So what were we just talking about? The lighthouse. This lantern helping guide you. Well, here you go. You are being divinely guided for sure. But let's see what else this brings in here for you. So it says you are entering a very auspicious time right now. The symbols, signs, and nudges you've been getting from the universe are calling you forward. Sometimes they're gentle, sometimes more jarring, all saying, this is what you signed up for. Get on with it. So trust your dreams. Know deep in your heart that you have a destiny of greatness here to fulfill. A little voice inside may be saying that you made this whole thing up. Well, what if you did? Does it matter? All the stories we tell each other are ones we've created anyway. So why not make your life story a mythic tale? And all along the way, you have a beacon calling you home. I love it. Definitely this greatness, know your worth, know that you're here on purpose for a great purpose and not to minimize it. But brightness, I love this. These do have a cosmic catalyst question, which is a question you can ask yourself if it resonates. It says, what ongoing sign or symbol is a lighthouse I can look to for guidance home? And it has a little cosmic checkbox, which is an action you can take if it resonates. It says, use your non-dominant hand to write the last 3 signs you have received in your life and towards your dream. If you know it, and then and if you know it, what's the greater meaning of the signs that you received? So I love that for you, really getting into tune with you, your worth, your greatness, recognizing that you are being directed and there are signs guiding you through this process. I also have this mediumship training deck, which I use when we're talking about dreams, just to give us extra guidance on how it may be that we have chosen to channel the unconditional love above, that love we find in our hearts. How do we uniquely want to express it to the world? So if this resonates for you, but we'll take a look here and see what else for those that chose reading number 2. What do you want them to know about their dream? Whoops. Don't worry, you don't get all those. That's just me not being able to do 2 things at once, like talk and shuffle cards. So you have blending with spirit. What a beautiful card. Sorry for the glare there. They're very glossy. And then I'm not sure if you can even read this, but I'll hold it up here just in case. I will read it to you, though. Let me just try to have it not have a big light in there. All right, there we go. So it says, blending with spirit. will enhance your communication and allowing for stronger evidential messages. Merging with the essence of spirit can create a powerful connection for the sitter to feel as though their loved one has come alive even for that moment. Blending is a term used when a spirit draws really close to you, allowing you, the medium, the channel of spirit, to become one with their essence. By surrendering fully, you can step into their shoes and become the spirit, all the while maintaining a conscious awareness. So they're not like ghosts with Whoopi Goldberg where they went into her body and took over. Not like that. You just are, you're feeling their presence in your heart. Blending your energy fully with the spirit is an important step to deepening your link during evidential communication. After creating the link, share some evidence with your sitter to validate the connection. And you'll notice how the sitter's loved one in spirit begins to draw closer as the sitter receives and validates the information you're offering. Take a moment to breathe deeply into your lower chakras as you mentally invite the spirit to envelop you in their love. Feel their energy surround and embrace you as you blend together. Take a few moments to adjust to the blending process and allow their energy to settle with yours. Now you can share more evidence, personal messages, and even their mannerisms with the sitter. In the beginning, it may take a little time to get used to this technique, but with practice, it can become totally natural. Remember to always share information from a loving and supportive place. So if that is something that you were interested in, is that's part of your dream, that's additional information for you. I feel like for the rest of you, though, with blending with spirit, this was all about spirit guiding you home, guiding you through your path, showing you, like that hermit's journey, showing you, one, how worthy you are, showing you you're unconditionally loved by the mother and the father of all things. That is mighty, that is powerful. You recognize that you are priceless. When you're looking for your worth to the outside world, that's called retail price. Self-worth comes from inward and upward to the capital S self. That's where, or spirit, and that's when you feel priceless. You feel how worthy you really are. Retail price, when we look at what we're worth to people in the outside world, well, that can be, wishy-washy, right? Because it's like being a parka coat in northern Antarctica during the winter. I'm sure it doesn't matter what season you're in northern, but, people are fighting over you and you're probably marked up in price because of how desired you are. But if you're that same coat on the island on an equator during the summer, you're not even on a clearance rack. You're like donated to Goodwill, right? So there is this beautiful recognition that the instability of the retail price of the outside world versus the real worth that we find within. So I like this. We're also going to use the Tarot of Dreams and see what else Spirit wants to add in here for you. All right, so what else for those that chose reading number 2, please? Okay, they want this one in the middle. They want these two over here and these two over here. So we just scooch these out. We will start with the middle. And you've got the Knight of Cups. So cups are the suit of our emotions, and the Knight of Cups, all knights are on a quest, and this one is on a quest for the Ace of Cups, which is the chalice, the Holy Grail, the love from above. So there is this, connection here. If we were talking about everyone in the world is in search of the love that we left behind, and that's this journey. We come here and we experience the opposites of who we are to more fully understand who we are by experiencing who we're not. But we have this constant hunger and thirst for this love which when we look outside of ourselves, that's where we find that retail price that's so unstable, right? But this is turning inward and upward and finding that. Nights are also about movement, and there's this beautiful movement of your emotions. This is, I feel like, is representing your self-love growing and expanding through this journey guided by spirit. Yeah. Because here they are, the 10 of Swords. Swords are our thoughts, our beliefs, our mindsets, our attitudes, our expectations. Of course, you can see here all of these small t truths. These are the foundation of what we're taught in the outside world. It's all these small t truths that are rooted in the fears of losing a conditional love. We get this long list of supposed to, should, need to, have to, musts that we're constantly judging ourselves or feeling judged by others, or judging others around our worth. And so as we connect more to this higher place, we start to understand the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love. And then they begin to cut away or remove these from our back, because this basically, I like how they're in our back, because they show us how those small t truths do stab us in the back. They do not bring us the wholeness, the completeness, that fulfillment and stability we're looking for. They always fall short. That's why they bring us pain, and why this is like exhaustion. They're not dead. They're exhausted, trying to live up to all these small t truths, trying to feel worthy. But the 10 is a great card, because it is, you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired and disappointed. You're ready to let these go and transform your thoughts and beliefs about your worth as well. Yeah. Because here is the Fool card. The Fool card is about starting a new journey, leaving behind the old ways of thinking, the old cycles, and moving into this new adventure. It's a great energy, because they start off the journey without any expectations at all. They are just like, got their backpack on, and they're going to the edge of town, and they're like, okay, which way am I going to go? Am I going to go left or right or forward or where? And it's just this beautiful adventure without all the restriction. It's freedom. It's knowing your fullness, your wholeness, and it's, allowing yourself to be guided. You know what your dream is, what you want to do, where you want to, end up, but it's more about the journey. It's more about the process than it is the destination and the hows. It's just the what that you're wanting to do, and you're allowing yourself to go in those directions. So I like it. Yeah. 3 of Wands. Wands is your drive, ambition, passion, inspiration. 3 of Wands is with new information, with new inspiration. I kind of feel with all of this that we're looking at here, that you end up taking a different direction than you normally would have before. I feel like you're getting clarity around your dreams. You're understanding what of your dreams were being influenced by the fears of losing this conditional love, and now you're taking a bypass, and you're going off of the road you were on and changing directions. So you are ready for this new journey. Yeah, and here you are, the Palace of Wands. Wands, this is, palaces are unique to this deck, and this palace represents, because Wands, we talked about, is your drive, your ambition, your passion. The palace is you creating this safe place for you to express your passion, to move forward towards your dream. So I love all of this, especially with the foundation, is you're getting in tune with who you are, your pricelessness, and what you really want to do, where you really want to head. And you're allowing spirit to guide you on the path, not feeling like all of it is, in your hands, like I have to do everything. No, this is spirit guiding you and trusting them to, connecting upward and allowing yourself to go on this adventure guided by spirit through it. And you don't have to know every single detail, because when you know your worth, you don't have to worry about fears of something not working out. When we're still under all these fears that we have here, we are wanting to control things so much, because we have these rules that say, if this happens, that means I'm a failure, means I'm worthless, and all that. And without those, you're able to step forward boldly and follow spirit. So I like it. And then your last cards we're going to pull here from the Sweet Dreams deck here. So let's see what the final messages that spirit has for you for this reading. So what else? Okay. All right. So they want 1, 2, and 3. So your first one is guidance. Well, here we go. We were talking about that, right? With spirit guiding you. My dreams give me inspiration and guidance. So, that Pisces energy did talk about, pay attention to your dreams, not just your dreams of life, but your dreams like sleeping dreams, because they will give you guidance. Spirit will guide you in your dreams as well, but you definitely have guidance from spirit here. And here you go, destiny. More about dreams. My dreams show me that I am the co-creator of my life and destiny. So I like this stepping in here because this is showing you your worth, that you have a destiny. And again, you have this co-conspirator like we talked about. If you watched reading 1, it talked about spirit being a co-creator, a co-conspirator with you in your destiny. And I feel like this is that coming in here to you, letting you know you're not in this alone, that you are definitely, of course, being guided. And here you go, purpose. Which says, my dreams connect me to my purpose. So again, showing you that you are here on purpose, for a purpose, and it's for a great purpose, not by accident, and you are seen. So I am loving this for you, and I'm excited for you to step into this, really see the priceless, powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being you are, and that through this beautiful expression in your heart in your own unique way, how are you going to bring that to the world? So I love this for you. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, if you are liking this content, if you give this video just a thumbs up, it tells me that you enjoy the content. And then also, if you subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, it gives you access to the notification bell. And what that does, it will, in addition to telling you when new videos come out immediately, the second thing it does is it tells you when I go live on YouTube providing free readings. Also, it helps spread the Zen love, and it does help my channel grow in significant ways. Because when you like or share any of the videos, comment on any of the videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm super giddy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of that I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. Right, beautiful people, as you go through this amazing journey, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 3, and then this is the reading for you, and we're going to start off pulling a card from the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. Let's see where Spirit wants to start off, just giving you some information about your dream. So for those that chose reading 3, what would you like them to know? All right, that is the one there. And you have the new moon in Pisces attune to the divine. So this is exactly the moon we were talking about. And here you go, you got it. Reading number 3. So we will put this right here, and let's see what this brings in for you. I actually think I got new moons for all readings, now that I think about it, maybe. Anyway, very interesting, very synchronistic. So this says you have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self, so practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, be kind to yourself and others. The manifesting focus for this says this card is an especially good sign for matters related to spirituality, contacting other realms, and taking some time out or dealing with a fear. All that, of course, the Pisces energy we talked about. The manifesting mindset says the more you can believe that all is well, the more all will be well for you. Interesting how that works. Some manifesting tips for creating flow. There's 3. The first is call in Archangel Sandalphon, who slips between this world and the next. Number 2, call in the energy of the planet Neptune, which guides Pisces. And number 3, tonight before you go to sleep, ask Sandalphon to guide you towards Neptunian energy in your dreams so that you can connect with the numinous. Your manifestation affirmation for this is, my conscious dreams create my reality. And the best time to use this energy is, of course, when the moon is in Pisces, which it is, or on Thursdays, because that's Jupiter's day. So it's a great time to have that energy. So what a great card. I mean, I'm just blown away that you got the new moon in Pisces out of all the cards that are in this deck, and this is part of this reading. So definitely all the energies we were talking about. It's a great time to take advantage of these new moon wishes, to use them towards your dream to help, not so much release obstacles. That's more the full moon. The new moon is about planting new seeds, about things being brought in. So you're focusing on new things coming in, not, you've already been releasing things. This is about planting new things towards your dream. We're also going to pull from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. And by the way, all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below, so if any of them catch your fancy and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. All right, so what else for those that chose reading number 3, please? All right, it is this one here. And you've got taking risks. Here you go. Stepping forward. Beautiful card. I'm going to put that right here. And let's see what comes in here for you. So this is called the High Plateau. A high plateau is a large, flat area of land that is significantly higher than the landscape around it. The sides, at least 1 or 2, are sheer and steep. And these formations are typically caused by the upwelling of volcanic magma, tectonic movement, or even erosion. Some indigenous groups call these tablelands Tepui, Tepui, which means House of the Gods. When you stand at the edge of one of these sheer walls, you can feel that you are in the place of the gods. So beautiful. I actually live in Colorado Springs, which we have, they're not this big, but they are, it's called Garden of the Gods, which is has stone like this. It's very beautiful. And this sacred landscape wants you to know that when this card comes into your reading, it is time to step beyond the normal everyday life. Take some risks, face your fears, do things in a new and even unorthodox way. Listen more to your inner voice than to the voices and opinions of others. Rather than running from potential failure, embrace it. History has shown that those willing to face failure will often succeed in a massive way later. So yeah, definitely attuning to the gods, tuning to the divine, the table of the gods. So definitely, it's very Pisces energy, connecting to the spirit realm, flying higher, seeing things from a higher perspective, taking risks, moving forward, new. Definitely a message coming in. We also will pull from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. And let's see what else we have here for you. Okay, that's the one here. And you have the hero of your cosmic journey. Wow. Special card here. Card number 11. These are extra powerful cards that are at the back of the deck. This reminds me of the Ace of Swords, which is about connecting to the higher realms, to those capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love rather than the, small t truths, the fears of losing conditional love. You're able to cut away the fears. You're able to see things from a higher perspective and able to move forward because you don't have these fears and limitations. So this was talking about, I think this even talked about letting go of fears. So all three of these are about you stepping into this power of who you are. The attributes of this kind of archetype of the hero is the path of divine destiny, a mythic story, a grand adventure, a quest. You are the one you have been waiting for. You are the mythic story coming to life. This great adventure is exactly as you intended to fulfill your destiny of greatness. The legend of the hero is deep within our collective consciousness because that's our path to fulfilling our greatest purpose here. The hero is willing to go forth even when they are uncertain of what's next. Perfect. They are driven by a greater purpose and many times reluctantly drawn into adventure. But once on the path moving forward, help comes through new allies, guides, and even magical gifts awaiting discovery. Then there's a point of no return, a symbolic death to what was in order to continue evolving into what's next, knowing their world will never be the same again. Then together with their friends, they must defeat the guardian at the threshold, the final test in their saga. And finally, they return home with even greater powers bestowed upon them to share for the benefit of all. Pull the sword from the stone and let's begin the quest with these questions. So these are the questions that you can ask this archetype of your hero. What is my cosmic journey quest? It's like asking what your dream is, right? Where am I on my cosmic journey? How would I write my full cosmic journey story as the hero? What can I do to activate more of my allies, my guides, and magical help in my life? And lastly, what is my cosmic hero's name? Ooh, right? So very cool. I love how all this is fitting in together. And then I also have this mediumship training deck, which I use just to help gain guidance on what way, we're all channels of this unconditional love energy from spirit, and it's all shows in different ways. A medium is like a channel of that energy, and this can give guidance specifically to some of you that are wanting to express your spirituality through a certain type of mediumship, but also the other, the main theme of the card also will bring messages. So let me just shuffle one more time here and see what else. What else would you like those that chose reading number 3 to know about their dream? All right, this is the one right here. And you've got Wheels of Light. So you got all the chakras. And I'm not sure if you can even read this, if it's even, sorry, try not to have a glare on there. I will read it, but just in case, there you go. And it says, as humans, we're continually seeking new sources of enlightenment, often searching within one of the sacred locations all over the world, like a place of the gods, right? By appreciating the nature of your wheels of light, your chakras, you'll soon realize that your body is also a temple. It is a place of the gods, right? We all have a physical body as well as a spiritual body, and within the spiritual body, there are energy centers. Imagine them as beautiful wheels of moving spiritual light. There are 7 major chakras, as well as minor ones, that play an important function in your physical and spiritual life, with each corresponding to an endocrine gland in your body. During the early stages of your psychic and mediumship development, it's important to focus on these 7 main centers. So gaining a deeper knowledge and understanding of your chakras will assist you with your spiritual development and benefit your overall well-being. These wheels of light are receptors for the universal source energy as well as psychic and mediumistic information. By learning more about the chakras, you'll discover how they influence your physical body and how each one is linked to your specific psychic ability of clairsentience, clairvoyance, or clairaudience. You could learn how to activate your chakras and how to balance them through this practice. And a good practice to open your chakras is to breathe into them one at a time, working your way up from the base chakra to the ground chakra. So the base chakra all the way up to the crown chakra. So beautiful, beautiful message here about your energies and how you can use those. I love the correlation here between being, realizing that you are this divine being in a physical human body and that you are a sacred temple yourself here with all this too. All right. We're also going to pull from the Tarot of Dreams and see what else they'd like to add in here for you. All right, so what else for those that chose reading number 3, please? All right, that's the middle one. And you got these 2, this one and this one. So let me just scooch these out. We'll start with this one in the middle, and you have the 5 of coins. So the 5 of coins, or the 5 of pentacles, is this wonderful journey, a transformation of understanding your worth in a different way. It starts off with these emotions and feelings of abandonment, of being left behind, of being left out in the cold. Because when we are looking to the outside world, like mankind, for our sustenance and for our definition, of course, we're going to feel scared, because humans, when they get scared, they do withdraw their support. They do withdraw from us. And so we have experienced abandonment in the past when we've needed something and someone goes into fear and whoosh, there it is, it's gone. The rug is pulled right up from underneath us and we go flying onto the floor and feel the pain. But the 5 is a wonderful number of transformation because it changes us from seeing the world from that perspective, that it's humans that bring us our sustenance and what we need in each moment, to where we turn inward and upward, realizing that it's the divine that brings us what we need in each moment. And their love for us isn't fickle and, changes, or pulled away from us when they go into fear, because, of course, the upper realm, the mother and the father of all things, the divine of all things, that they don't go into fear. They have nothing to fear. They are endless resources. And so their love for us is unconditional and eternal. It never ends, and there's nothing we can do to lose it. So we begin to build this trust that the Creator, the mother and father of all things, source, whatever you believe that higher power is, it brings us what we need in each moment. Not all future needs, in this moment, so we can feel secure, a false security and going, I have everything I need for the future. But they also, of course, they love us so much. They'll bring us what we want, some things what we want, and even above our basic needs because they love us so much. But there's this confidence, this trust we build that we know that whatever we have in this moment is what we need for this moment, for our highest experience. And even though it might come through humans, they're just the delivery company that brings it to us. So I do love this coming in here for you. There's this, trust that is built that everything that we need is always in our hands. And we have the Four of Coins. The Four of Coins, number 4 is stability in the outside world. And the Four of Coins is so perfect with all of this because the journey of the Four of Coins is that they did look outside of themselves for their wholeness and definition of their worth. And when they did, they felt unstable because we're told to find our stability in relationships, situations, and things. But all of those are unstable because people, they change, they pass away, they walk away. So relationships of any kind are not stable. Situations like jobs, education, social status, things like that we can get into, situations, they're always changing, so they're unstable. And things, our bodies, our bank accounts, our possessions, all that stuff in the outside world, it breaks down, it blows up, it burns down, it's stolen, it deteriorates, so it's unstable as well. When we get tired of that instability of the outside world, we eventually turn inward and upward, which is where we find that love from above. And that becomes our foundation, something that is eternal and unconditional, which sounds very stable to me. And that's what helps with our transformation as well. Oh my gosh. Yep. A lot of this about the outside world, a lot about worth coming in here. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Coins is about new opportunities that definitely come into our world. When we have this change of worth and where we're looking at things coming from, we don't have as many fears. This hero journey, cutting away those fears, allows us to move forward into new opportunities, but it also is this transformation of realizing our worth in a different way in relationship to the outside world. It's this journey. This is this new step into that. So you definitely have that here with 3 of the Pentacles. Let's see what else we got here. Yeah, and you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is stepping into your power, knowing that wherever you invest your energy is what grows and expands in our life. When we focus in on, like I talked about our fears, when we're focusing on our fears, what we fear will come into our life, what will leave our life. When we focus on what we feel we're missing in our life or what's in our life that we don't want in our life, that grows and that expands. But when we switch and we transform where we're focusing our energy into door number 2, which is that of gratitude and that of what we're grateful for and what we do want to have come into our life, also that energy of the divine, the unconditional love, the joy, the laughter, the peace, just this whole gratitude that grows and expands instead. So there's this wonderful guidance here about when you focus on, whatever you focus on is what grows and expands in your life. You hold so much more power than you've been taught to believe. Well, what a surprise. Another coin. So 7 of Coins is this message here. Usually, a big one is it takes time for fruit to be seen. The last thing that grows on a fruit tree is the fruit. Her little basket is empty. But the 7 also has, when you have new information and you're gaining new awareness and new powers and, new perspectives, you realize, what? I planted apple trees and the seeds grew and here it goes and there's the trunk and you watch the branches and then you saw the leaves and then you saw the blossoms and now you see the fruit starting to grow, the apples, and you're like, why did I want apples? Oh yeah, everyone else was telling me that if I'm smart and if I don't want them to get upset, I better grow apple trees so that they can have apple pie and apple sauce and apple fritters and just apples to eat. And so out of fear, I grew those. But I am realizing my divine destiny. I'm determining what I want. I'm making this change of direction, and I'm going to get rid of and sell the apple trees, the apple orchard, and I'm going to buy or plant avocado trees instead, because I want guacamole. And so you're making a choice and a change in your direction here to have something that's more in alignment with what you want in your life, that's more in alignment with what your heart wants and how it wants to express its unconditional love with the world. So I love this change and this transformation, and that's the information that they want. For your final cards, we're going to pull here from the Sweet Dreams deck here, and just see what their final messages are for you for this reading. So what else do you want? Those that chose reading number 3. Okay, you do want this one and this one and that one. So your first card says transition. Yeah, definitely there is this change coming in. And it says, while I sleep, I move from the old to the new with great ease. And that's what we were talking about here with this change in direction. This letting go, cutting away of the old and allowing room for the new thoughts, the higher beliefs, seeing things from a higher perspective to come in. And then you have joy. Yes, this is that energy, right? Choosing joy. I follow my bliss and accept limitless joy. So as you do focus in on this higher energy, where you're focusing your energy, instead of focusing on what's missing, you're focusing on what you're grateful for. Joy is a natural state of your being. And as you focus in on this, it brings more and expands more into your life as well. Then your final card is lessons, which says, I look for opportunities in life's challenges via my dreams, and I learn the lesson. So yeah, definitely this awareness, these higher capital T truths, you're learning this, you're cutting them away, which is bringing new opportunities into your outside world. So I do love this for you, all you that chose pile number 3. Now, if you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these timeless pick a card videos, I'll put out monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and some other videos. So if you are enjoying the content, if you give this video a little thumbs up, that tells me that you are enjoying it. And then also clicking the subscribe button gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there's an option for all, which if you select it, 2 things happen. 1, you're notified immediately when new videos come out. And 2, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Doing those things also helps spread the Zen love, and it helps my channel grow in significant ways, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so happy it wants to automatically share the videos of my channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. So if you're interested in that, you can see how you can book a reading and all the pricing as well. All right, beautiful people, as you go through this amazing adventure, please know every second of every day of your life, you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. So enjoy this beautiful adventure. I'm sure we'll be talking soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.